Well, hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? Welcome back to the Long Dark. Hi, everybody. I hope y'all had a great weekend. I had a fun weekend at the game convention. Loads of fun. It's good to be back. HRV soon get 2 hack shots in the cooking pot. Well, we'll see. We'll see, BC. We don't know. It's a brand new run, so we finished up our Timberwolf Mountain and Ash Canyon start. So we got both of those finished up. So a brand new one. We'll see where we end up. If we ended up in Ash Canyon or Timberwolf Mountain, of course, we will not continue those. We will bow out of that. Mr. Man, how you doing on the Twitch side? Hello, hello. Tegeta, hello. Lightning Cloud Draws, hello. Jockhole, how you doing? Hello, welcome on in. And of course, Beastie, how's it going? Hello, everybody. We'll play with Scurvy on, although it won't really make a difference. Let's call this one New Start and see where we end up. So today's stream, we're going to be only streaming for the next 3 hours. My nephew's 25th birthday is being celebrated out at my mom's house later this afternoon, so we'll be going out there. Me and my son will be going out there later on for that, but we will get our Long Dark part in today, so that'll be fun. It's not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent that survives. It's the one that's most adaptable to change. And yes, indeed. We got an Ash Canyon start. Nope. I almost died. There's a quicker way to end it. Is there a quick way to end it? I don't know if there is. We just yeeted ourselves off a cliff and it wasn't enough. Hey, there's a cattail. What a horrible time of day to spawn, too. I don't even know where I'm at. That's a weird spawn point there. Yeah, that's true. Good idea. Good idea, Buck. Good idea. Nice. No, endgame. Alright. Well, we got another Ash Canyon start. That's not what we wanted. We didn't want another Ash Canyon start. Because we've already done an Ash Canyon start. But that's okay. Like I said, the further we get into these, the more I'll have to do, like, starts offline and then just have them loaded and ready to go. Hey, we got a Forlorn Muskeg start. Okay, this is an interesting one. Let's see, where exactly are we? Oh, I know where we're at. This is the one that we absolutely failed on the first time. This is the one we absolutely failed on. This is the one we died on before. So hey, it's gonna be good. We have a new chance on it now. Exactly. And hopefully we won't fall in the water this time. Nope, that's weak ice. Okay, I have to get up higher. I was trying to remember, how do I get up higher here? I think, can I go up this cliff here? There's a cliff here I could get up higher on. And it would let me sneak around that side. Maybe that was it? Maybe not. I think I have to get up higher first. I hate going this way though. It bothers me a lot. No, maybe not. Hey Brian, how's it going? Maybe we just had to get up here. Is that the trick? No. You know, I'm just gonna go the way I know and the way I like. Because that's just, I'm just going to do it my way. I'm just going to do it my way. That way is annoying and hard. And I don't like it. And I don't like it very much. It makes me sad. Oh, look, there's some, let's grab some of these, grab some of this over here. Hey, Brian, it's going good, man. It's going good. I had an awesome weekend. I really, truly did. It was a lot of fun. I had a really good time. What time of day is it anyway? Oh, it's almost nighttime. Interesting. Well, we'll grab a few Old Man Beard, because why not? You know, what's the worst that can possibly happen? There's Mr. Barr over there. Mr. Babar the bear. I'm actually going to sneak under there and see if there's a, what's the downside of the other way? You have to face the wolves. You have to kind of make your way past some wolves. It's not honestly that hard. You can usually make your way past the wolves pretty easily. Thing is, there's no matches. There's no matches at the, there's no matches over there anymore, which makes me sad. Nothing but storm in the east this weekend. Yeah, I guess we got really bad thunder and lightning here at home while I was gone. So I never saw the thunder and lightning because I was away. But I guess there was some really bad thunder and lightning here while I was gone. So that's okay. This is a Forlorn Muskeg start, yes. And there are no matches at the homestead anymore. There's probably some loots over there, but I don't know if I really care about the loots. I almost more care about getting to Mystery Lake and getting that secured, and then maybe coming back for the loots later on. See, this way we can just go straight down the tracks, grab a flare, and we've got matches guaranteed. We can grab a few cattails as we go as well. So we got a little bit of food. And then we can just go into Mystery Lake. This is how I usually start Forlorn. Forlorn to me is kind of a loot it and get the hell out. Now there is a wolf down there that I saw. Not close enough to trigger him yet. Okay, he's going the other way. Make sure there's no wolves over the hill here. Nope, I don't see anybody. Run for the cattails. It's the start of a new one. This is a new spawn. Yes, we spawned in Forlorn Muskeg. Excuse you. Stop throwing rocks, dude. When I'm 1 pixel off, stop throwing freaking rocks. Thank you. There's usually a little bit of wood over here, too. Yeah, no shortage of food, that's for sure. No shortage of food or cattails. That's always a nice thing, me for Florida. Usually a piece of wood over here. Usually a cedar or fir. Hey, we got a piece of cedar. Nice. Grab a couple sticks. Now, hopefully the bar's not over here. Now I'll get my rocks out. We might need those. Alright. Off to Mystery Lake we go. Unfortunately, Forlorn just doesn't have as much in it as it used to be honest. It used to be nice to go to the forge early, get the matches there, chill out for a little bit. Now it's kind of like, nah, not so good. I mean, we could go to that hunting blind over there, but we'd have to wrap all the way around to get to it. It's not really worth it. I say that, but now I'm like, is there anything that spawns in that hunting blind we could use? I don't think it's worth the risk. There's wolves that are right over in that area. I don't think it's worth the risk. Hey, there's a stone. There we go. We'll grab that. I'm going to holster the stone real quick. There we go. Thank you. Now we get the stone back out again. I'm going to kind of peek over the tracks there. Yeah, there's a wolf over there. Yeah, I knew that wolf was over there. That's the wolf I was kind of trying to avoid by coming over this direction. We have to go back to the tracks now for a second. Alright, I don't see any wolves there. There's that wolf there. Yeah, Forlorn kind of sucks with no hammer, no matches, no metal. But hey, you know, there's lots of cattails. So I'm a half glass half full kind of guy. I'm gonna take that. You know, hey, there's a lot of cattails here that we can harvest. So that's a good thing, right? I almost threw that rock there again. Throwing rocks is a very bad thing early game because if you throw a rock, there's a chance that an animal will hear it and come over the direction that you are. And you don't want that. But you can guide animals away from you by throwing rocks, which is a good thing. We'll watch your stone skills carefully as I will start a few new runs shortly. First time with aggressive wildlife. Yeah, mainly the early game Tegeta, you use the rocks to guide the wildlife away from you. To give them something to go for instead of you. Because they go, oh, what was that noise over there? They're like guards in most MMOs. I think I heard something. Whoa, what was that noise? Alright, now we'll just head to the train car. Hopefully the flare's always there, but hopefully we'll get other loot too. The biggest thing is you just want to... The biggest thing with the wildlife early in the game is you just want to avoid it. If you can, avoid the wildlife. That's the most important thing. You don't want to face any wildlife if you have to. If you don't have to, I should say. If you don't have to, you just want to straight up avoid them. Mr. Man, you're on a 10. You're on a 10 stream streak as far as watching. Congratulations, my friend. Thank you for being here for 10 straight streams. I don't know why it does that now, but it does that. It shows how many streams in a row you've watched on the channel, which is kind of cool. Which is kind of cool. All right. We almost have all the cattails we can grab here. Hey, Beetlebee, how you doing? Hey, Valor, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing good, buddy. Sorry about last Thursday. Things just got a little hectic, and I just couldn't do it. But this Thursday, we are going to be doing our D&D, boys and girls. We didn't do it this last Thursday. I had personal things that came up, and I couldn't make it, so we rescheduled. We're going to do it this Thursday. And today we're only going to be streaming Long Dark. At 3, I need to leave to go out to my nephew's 25th birthday. A little bit of coal, sewing primer, a jacket, a lantern, a medal, a this, a that, and a scrawled message for a place that we've already been. And I can put on that jacket. Fantastic. Let's go around the bend here. See if we can find anything back here. Metal container. Yes, for Connor J. Yep, Connor J's 25th birthday. Can you believe that? I will wish him happy birthday from chat. He's coming back into town from oh shoot. He's coming back into town from far away. From Idaho. We're just gonna basically try to outwalk this wolf. He's gonna walk backwards and just outwalk him. Does that mean we get cake? No, no cake for chat. I have to pass by those cattails, which kind of annoys me. But it is what it is. Your birthday was Friday, Locken. Nice! Bye-bye, Mr. Wolfie boy. I was hoping I could just, like, hit him with a rock. But no such luck. Bye-bye, Wolfie. Bye-bye, Wolfie boy. No Atheenon treats for you today. We are getting very, very, very cold, though. It's a long, cold walk because we only have the one flare, and I don't want to use it before we get to the mountain, the Mystery Lake Camp office, because it wouldn't do us much good. We need to light a fire and make some water with that. Haven't played Long Dark since Frontier Comforts and just came back. How's the 2 updates been since? From what I've seen, the changes are pretty controversial, definitely divided a lot of people. I found them to be pretty good. I haven't really minded Alberto. I mean, I'd say the Cougars been their biggest misstep. But they tried to do something new. It just didn't work out. I don't hold that against them. But I haven't found most of the other stuff to be too bad. The new zones that they've added, Alberto, the Sundered Pass, Zone of Contamination, Forsaken Airfield, they're mainly story modes, or story zones. They don't really they aren't as tailored for like a survival type game as they are for a story type thing. So, they aren't really as good, I think, as other zones they've added into the game before. Because the other zones they've added in before, they've always kind of put the survival idea of it first, and so they've sort of tailored them for being survival.
The verse can stop me.
Hey, Ridek, how you doing? Thank you for the follow there. So they've more tailored those towards survival, where the new zones, there's areas in them that you would never, ever, ever, ever go if the story wasn't part of it. You just wouldn't go to them. There's no point. So, hey Faith, Chris, how you doing? Forsaken Airfield is the most survivable long term, but it's still too open range. Yeah, it's the most survivable long term, but yeah, it's still too open range and too there's nothing there to make you want to stick around there very long. Alright. Here we are at the old Mystery Lake Camp office. And it's very dark in here. Let's see. We don't have water, so we do need to make a fire. How much firewood do I have right now? I've got enough firewood to make a fire, so let's go ahead and get our torch out. We'll do a little searching around in here for a second. Then we'll go get the fire started. Yeah, well, and that's the thing is, like, Forsaken Airfield, in my opinion, is even larger than Pleasant Valley. I think Forsaken Airfield is, like, at least 2 to 3 times Pleasant Valley size. Hey, we got a skillet. And we'll get a cooking pot there. I'm just going to do a quick cursory search here. We'll come back down in a second once we get a fire and actually get some torches. Because, unfortunately, I hate trying to look at stuff. Oh, we got a thing of flour back there. Got that back there. No bedroll underneath here. We got a tater under the desk though. Got a candy bar on the shelf. All right, let's just go upstairs and get a fire started. Hello, St. Carl Bob. And we got bedroll. And we got bedroll. Very nice. Let's burn. Let's burn a book. There we go. Gives us a little better chance. Yeah, Forsaken Airfield is just like. It's just not that great. I mean, it's good for the storyline, but that's about it. But that's what Tales from the Far Territory was set up as well. It's more based on the story than anything else. All right, let's throw that in there. A couple sticks in there. Get a piece of coal down. And let's throw a few more sticks in there. And then we can go ahead and do that. We can get the skillet down as well. Get some water going in both of those. Get rid of this stupid flare. Good God, that thing is annoying as crap. Flares have one purpose. They give you light when you have none, and that's about it. And a fire when you don't have matches. And that's about it. That's about all they're good for. Alright, let's grab that. Search up over here. Hey, we got a free box of matches. Oh my God, that is fantastic. A free box of matches out of the cupboard. And now everybody's gonna go streamer loot. Streamer loot. We spawned in Forsaken Airfield, and we got the hell out of there as fast as we could. Well, we got the free box of matches, boys and girls. I'm very happy about that. That makes me a very, very happy camper. Only good thing about a red flare is it's not a blue flare. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Good Lord, that thing's still going. I mean, the good thing about a red flare is it does last a long time. I'll give it that. I'll grant it that. The red flare lasts a while. It just makes a god-awful noise. It just annoys me. There's something under here I saw. Oh, there's another tater. There's another potato. I was like picking up the stacks of paper and then dumping them off. Bye-bye, stacks of paper. Bye-bye. I have plenty of cattails right now. I don't need you. Oh, and a whetstone. Look at that. See, we missed that on the first run in. Hey, Prim, how you doing? Well, we did pretty good. We got over here to the Mystery Lake Camp office, where we found ourselves a box of matches in a drawer. Of course, that is streamer loot, you know. Most people don't get a box of matches in the drawer. So we got super lucky. Got our box of matches. Got a little water started here. Gonna break down a couple of crates here. But we did also get the bedroll too, which is very nice. Where's the other crate? There's the other crate. I think I can break this chair down with my hands. I'm pretty sure. Yep, 45 minutes. Beautiful. Beautiful. I remember trying to survive a while in Forsaken Airfield back when it first came out, and I was losing my mind because the house was with a shortcut carved into the hill. Still had weather sounds on, even if you were inside. And with Forsaken Airfield weather, it drove me crazy. Yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot of things that drove me crazy in there. All right, so we got how many liters? We got 4 liters of water now. Let's cook our taters because I'm never going to eat these. I'm never going to cook them up in anything like substantial.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Well, he does, but we don't talk about him. He does seem a little crazy, I'm not going to lie. But we just don't talk about the guy trying to drink his own pee. It just isn't, it isn't what we talk about. I could break down that in the morning. This chair here, I think, takes too long. Yeah, that takes 2 hours. That chair takes 45 minutes. Okay. Let's go ahead and shut that off.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Oh, look, we got cooked potatoes for you, sir. Aren't you happy? We got taters. Potatoes. You can boil them, you can mash them, you can stick them in a stew, you can do all that stuff to them. Alright, we also have a low-condition candy bar, which hopefully won't give me food poisoning. I just thought about that as I ate it. I finally started a Signal Void on my Voyager account. Super excited to backtrack all over the map. Yes, the backtracking on Signal Void is the one thing I don't particularly like. Is you do have to do a lot of back and forth, going back and forth to places you've already been multiple times. And it's like, ah, really? I've already been here like 15 times. So that I do totally understand. That gets a little bit old after a while. All right, let's go ahead and get this water cooked up real quick, and then we will sleep. Let's break that cloth down real quick, too. I just hate having that cloth in the way while I'm trying to sleep, because I always seem to pick it instead of the bed. I don't know why. Alright. Whew, a successful first day. So basically, we just jetted out of Forlorn Muskeg. We went across the train tracks, we picked up like 40 cattails. We got the hell out of that zone because it's just, that zone is a Galdar nightmare. Now, the good news is we found both a bedroll here, and we found a box of matches here. So, we're actually doing pretty damn decent, I would say. Because we found 2 very important items. We found a way to further our fire sources, and we found a way to, you know, sleep wherever we want to sleep, which opens us up to a lot of possibilities now. So I'd say on this run, now we're going to concentrate on going out onto the lake. We're going to grab ourselves a little bit of cloth here first, but we're going to go out to the lake, pick some cattails, try to find ourselves maybe a hacksaw or something out on the lake, possibly. We'll head over to the, actually, do we want to go to the lake first, or should we go over to Trapper's Cabin first? The lake has a higher probability of having a sewing kit in one of the fishing huts, but Trapper's Cabin has a higher probability of having a hacksaw over there. I'm just picking up cloth while I'm thinking about it. What to do. So many choices. Trapper's Cabin, in your opinion? So Alberto's saying Trapper's Cabin. I'm kind of inclined to agree, because if we get that there, then we can start getting, the saplings chopped down. Now, the only problem with going over to Trapper's Cabin is the food issue is gonna become more accelerated over time. It's got a higher chance of loot, but food is gonna become a problem eventually. I think I like the idea of checking the closest hut on the river, just right over here, and then going to the trapper's cabin. The thing is, though, that I have a feeling once I get on the lake, Alberto, I'm just going to be like, we're going to the lake! So I think we got enough food to go to Trapper's cabin and come back. So let's go to Trapper's cabin, and then we'll come back. I think we're going to do Trapper's first. I like the idea of doing Trapper's first, and then coming back. And we could even wrap around and go to the dam and then walk up the river, or we could go wrap around, go to the lookouts, and then come back down and go around, come around down to the train car, and then go around that way and go up the river towards the Carter Hydro Dam. I do not have a pry bar yet. No, I don't. I've got enough cattails right now, and there are cattails on the unnamed pond. That we can do, and there is rabbits close by, that is true. And there might be a bear to greet us, which, you know, isn't ideal. We don't want bears greeting us. That would be a bad thing. I'm gonna get that out just in case. Trying to see where those crows were, but I can't figure it out. I'm not a smart man. I mean, finding that box of matches changed everything. Honestly, that one box of matches changes my entire approach. Because I was like, well, I think we have to go to the, you know, the cave over here and try. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mr. Wolfie boy. You might still get him anyway. I'm going to try to sort of move my way around here. I wanted to check out the deadfall area, but there's a wolf over there. I mean, we could just torch it and go for it. Because we're probably going to have to anyway. Alright, let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's be brave. Who's afraid of Virginia Woolf anyway, right? He's right, he's literally right there. Okay. On your way, Wolf, on your way. On your way, sir. On your way. Oh, Jesus Christ, don't run at me like that. That scared the holy bejesus out of me. I mean, I've got to get all the rose hips and the mushrooms I possibly can. Just to get our cooking going up. Let's see, what do we got in here? We got a metal container with absolutely nothing. Fantastic news. I love metal containers that have nothing in them. Wolf immediately pounced on me. Yeah, if they don't see you, Marley, before they get within auto attack range, they do just immediately pounce on you. Doesn't matter, you know, if you're crouched or anything. If you're, that's the reason I stood up there, is I wanted the wolf to sort of see me before he got to me, and that way he would bark and go into his whole sort of, you know, his whole sort of a spiel, so to speak. Okay, so there is no maples over there. There's the wolf back over there. I don't care about him. There's a wolf way over there. I saw him between the trees for a hot second. Oh, there's some birch bark here. Nice. I think we'll go check out the last stand over here. Is that another piece of birch bark? Lovely. There used to be a birch that would spawn along here, but I haven't seen it in a long time. I wonder if it still spawns or not. Hey, we got a piece of coal. It like spawned right here by a tree or something, and now it doesn't anymore. Like I said, I don't know if it's like stopped spawning or if they restructured it, or if I've just gotten super unlucky and never found it again. I would say my luck probably just is super bad. Get another torch out.
Escape this cold.
It's a random spawn still? Okay. I know some spawns have been moved around and changed, so, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if they took some of them out, but I just have gotten super unlucky and not found it for ages and ages, which always makes me question, is it still around or is it gone? Alright, Max, what do you got for us, buddy? Does Max have anything for... Oh, the bear is out over here. We have a bear at Trapper's Cabin. Interesting. He probably has a book. Nope, he has nothing for us. Got a feather for me. That's nice. Thank you, Max. Appreciate the feather, my friend. Yeah, it's an L, Magic Jack. I take the L on it. So we do have a Trapper's Cabin bear. Interesting. Oh, I always take the L. Hey, Evangelist, how you doing? We are back. We are back, my friends. Today is a short stream. My nephew's 25th birthday party is happening today. So, I will only be streaming here for the next couple hours doing Long Dark, and then I'll be off to see my nephew at my mom's and celebrate his birthday out there. So that'll be fun. And then we'll be back tomorrow with Long Dark, followed by our Planet Crafter run, which is going super awesome. Which I'm very happy about that. I don't see anybody up there. Hey, Atheenon, I want to do a travois from Mystery Lake to the Tales maps. Have you some tips for my trip? Well, it's going to be pretty tough because there's whole sections that you cannot take your travois. Oh, I got a second storm lantern. That sucks. And we did get the hacksaw. That's like the common spot for a hacksaw now. We did get the hacksaw, boys and girls. The unfortunate thing, Rick, is that there is a spot that you cannot take that you can't actually physically get it through, especially in the rail tunnels. You have to keep loading it and unloading it all the time, and then you got the caves you got to get through. To get it over to the area where you can do the tails is really tough. So yeah, this is assuming you can't wait to play more. I'm gonna hold off. I gotta take it easy, Faith. These next 2 weeks I have to drive like crazy. The game convention costs me a little money, so I gotta drive like crazy because otherwise I will not be able to pay my bills come the beginning of next month. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of driving in the next couple of weeks. All right, there we go. We got a fire going. But yeah, unfortunately, the travois does not work real well in the new zones. Because there's a lot of places you cannot go. Oh, I don't have the cooking skill. Duh. I was like, why can't I cook those? Oh, I don't have the cooking skill, of course. But, you know, play around with it. See what, oh, there's the sewing kit. Nice. See what works for you. Because you may be, you may be able to, as long as you don't load it up too much. I tried it one time. And my travois was so overloaded that I could barely even move. I could barely freaking move. And because I had to keep unloading it and loading it, unloading it and loading it, and just carrying stuff by hand from place to place. And it just got annoying. I'd say if you're going to Forsaken Airfield, going to the new zones, just take what you can carry with you. I wouldn't bother with the travois if you're doing it. Yeah, Broken Railroad. Take it to Broken Railroad. You can get from Mystery Lake to Forlorn Muskeg to Broken Railroad. Okay. Now Broken Railroad is going to be tough because you get to the avalanche place there, and it's hard to get your it's hard to get it past that. So it's gonna be, yeah, it's more worth it just to take it unloaded to Forsaken Airfield and just use it there. Now, I would recommend taking one to Forsaken Airfield for sure. Our first number 6, by the way. Because it'll make getting around in Forsaken Airfield itself a little bit easier because you can carry more stuff. So I would definitely recommend taking one with you to Forsaken Airfield. Okay, so 649. I have a feeling it's right in the 20s. Maybe I'll be right. Hey, look at that.
This stuff will come in.
Got a flask and some jeans. Jeans! We got our jeans in a flask. Okay, so that's done. Oh, wait, that wasn't boiled, was it? That was not boiled. I don't use peach pies, so I'm gonna cook up the old peaches here. Hey, peaches. And I'll cook up a tin of coffee. And let's go ahead and start preparing up our. Let's get our birch bark prepared. No, let's get our rose hips prepared. So yeah, that's the main problem with the travois is that there are areas that are just impassable. Yeah, we'll eat the peaches because why not? Cook up that. Cook up one of those. Wow, both of those are in really good shape. I mean, I could die from it, but, you know.
My stomach.
Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me.
Oh, it hurts.
Oh, you gotta be freaking goddamn kidding me. 70% sardines. See what I tell you? 70% sardines, and I got the yicks. I got the icks. 70 freaking percent sardines. I'll make the birch bark up too. I swear to God. See, I knew that was gonna happen though. I just knew it. I could feel it in my bones. Make up one more of those and one more cup of coffee. Drink that so I get my health back. Good God, man. Will, you big old puss. Let's grab as many torches out since we can. Yeah, I know. We gotta sleep off this stuff. Yeah, I can eat anything now. I'm actually gonna eat the other can of sardines. Because why not? I mean, it can't give me food poisoning again. And then we'll just grab the rest of these as torches. Yeah. It's like, well, it's one of those things, Taygeta, where I'm in an enclosed space. I wouldn't have eaten him if I wasn't here, and I didn't have medicine on me already. Because it's like, well, I got medicine on me. I can just sleep for 10 hours now. It doesn't matter. What a joke, though. 70% sardines give you food poisoning. Oh, do I have all my water on me? Yes, I pretty much do. Let's sleep for 10 hours. That's for all the other streamer fish you take with nothing. That is true. That is true. That is true. I do get a lot of streamer fish with nothing. So, I guess it serves me right, right? Serves me right to get the streamer fish there. We do have a nice little flask now, so that's cool. We'll look at it as half full again. We got a flask out of it. We got a hacksaw out of this. I'm just gonna harvest some more of these while we're just kind of sitting here doing our thing. Let's pivot over here to this chair, which I can break down with my hands in 45 minutes. Alright, is there anything else I can break down in here? Oh, you know what? I have 2 storm lanterns. I'll break down the crappy one. And we'll keep the good one. Because all you really need is 1 storm lantern. I have never found a purpose to have multiple storm lanterns, ever. I've never ever found one. The only ones you find at the cannery are all useless unless you have cooking 5. Yes. They are kind of useless unless you have cooking 5. We'll holster that. Where was this spawn? We were in Forlorn Muskeg, Evangelist. Yeah, we got the Muskeg spawn for this one. So we came straight from the Muskeg right over here. We gathered up some cattails on our way over. We came straight into Mystery Lake to the camp office where we found a bedroll and a box of matches in a cupboard, which is not a guaranteed spawn. That just happened to be there for us. So we got that, and then we came down here to the trapper's cabin where we found a hacksaw and a sewing kit, which is good. So not a bad spawn. We haven't found a mag lens. Nope, haven't found a mag lens yet. But I'm gonna look around here when it gets to be daylight. Peeking all the little nooks and crannies, like under the bed. Don't see one there. Behind the stove, don't see one there. Don't see anything behind the chair. I'm not expecting a mag lens in here because we got so much other stuff, but it's always good to check. Always good to check. Nope, nothing there. Nothing up there. All right, let's sort our loots out. Oh, I don't need that, so I'm gonna leave those. Actually, how much? Yeah, I got plenty of tinder still. So I'm going to leave that in there. Did you know they fixed the scrub brush skip in Hush River Valley to the signal fire? The scrub brush skip. I don't know what the scrub brush skip ever was. Was it some sort of glitch in the game? I don't even know what that is. Don't even know what that was. Should you make cookies, Marley? Of course, you should always make cookies. The answer to that is always yes. What was a scrub brush skip? Oh, that you could skip over it, you mean? That you could go over the scrub brush? Is that what you're talking about? Like being able to go up on the cliff and just run over it there? Okay, I got you now. Well, we'll have to try that out next time. I don't believe it. I don't believe it till I see it. I trust you, I just don't believe it till I see it myself. Don't believe it till I see it myself. And that would make me sad if they fix that. I'll find a way around it.
I wonder if I can drop it.
We'll find a way around it. We'll find out if we can do it. They added a single one in front of the wall. Oh. So they basically went, we don't like people being able to jump over this. So we're going to add something to block you. That is goofy as hell. You can get to the other signal fire first. You can go over to get the other one, but we'll have to get on and try it. When we do our Hush River start, Evangelist, we'll science it out and see. We'll science it out and see if we can get over it. And and very well they could have fixed it. It seems like a small thing for them to try to fix though, but maybe they did. They were like, I'll get you and your little dog too. This is a brand new beginning. We started in Hush River, in Forlorn Muskeg, I mean. We were just talking about Hush River Valley. We started in Forlorn Muskeg, and now we're in Mystery Lake. We found our bedroll and a spare box of matches inside the camp office. And then we came over to the trapper's cabin to grab what we could there, and we found a hacksaw in there. And now we're just going to go make the little circle here around Unnamed Pond and to the lookouts. Go to the little hut there by Unnamed Pond, go up to the 2 fire lookouts, and then we're going to go down to the derailed train onto the lake itself, and then we'll see where we want to go from there, see what kind of loot we can come up with. So far, though, we've come up with some really good stuff. Haven't seen much birch or maple, though, so that's kind of interesting. I'm doing the mapping challenge. Only missing Hush River Valley. Hush River Valley's got a lot to map in it. That's sad. I've not seen a birch or maple yet. The nice thing is, since we have the hacksaw, there's always birch and maple inside Winding River and the ravine. There's some birch. There's some birch right over there. We'll go snag that here quick. Love the pics. Yes, we had some cool. I took some pics of the games we played and the games I bought. They every year. So at Dragonflight, they have a thing where people who have games, they can sell them at the convention for money, basically. And of course, the convention gets a share of the money that they sell for. But so you can take old games that you don't want anymore and sell them, and then that allows other people to buy the games, which I did. How much longer do the insulated flasks? I think it keeps it warm for like 5 hours in game, Alberto. I think it's like 5 game hours. So you can drink like four teas out of a flask before it goes cold. Like 4 or 5, I think, out of a flask before they go cold. Which is pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good. There's dinner, baby. Here, dinner, 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 dinner. Here, dinner, dinner, dinner.
No! Atheenon, you killed me! You bastard!
Alright, unnamed pond. Well, it's not unnamed because it actually has a name, the unnamed pond. Antibiotics, and a fire striker at 98. I forgot my rabbit. 98% fire striker. I like that. That'll help me along the way. Hey, Nana Plays, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I bought a lot of games. I bought like 9 new games.
I can barely walk.
Well, not all of them are new. They're games that I've played before that I've been wanting. So usually there's a deer corpse up here. I'm very sad that there's not. It makes me a little bit miffed. There's a piece of cedar here, though. How many fires will the fire striker light? Well, it takes about 2% off every time you use a fire striker. So, 98%, what is that? 50, like 40, 50 fires? Like 40 fires or so? It's a lot of fires, trust me. Like 48, there you go. And well, it can break under a certain percentage. I think under 10% it can just automatically break on you and not light and not, you know, have any more uses. So it can just go snap and be gone. And go snap. Hey, Stooley, yes, I had a lot of fun, man. My son and I had a great time at Dragonflight. It was so much fun. Bet you were never bored. I was never bored at the board game convention. No, I was never bored. My son actually got involved in. Every year they have a Blue Dragon event where basically it's 4 GMs. They get together throughout the course of the year before Dragonflight, and they craft a brand new role-playing scenario, usually based on some sci-fi or fantasy existing setting. And like one year it was in the Firefly setting. This year it was in a setting of a series of books, Monster Hunter Unlimited or something like that. It was set in that, and my son got involved in that and really had a good time. And it's kind of cool because it's basically 2 gaming sessions of 4 hours apiece over 2 days, and every hour you rotate between the GMs. So they're like little hour-long scenarios. You play like 4 scenarios, and each one's about an hour long, and you play the same character in each one. So it's pretty cool. It's a neat It's a neat thing that they run every year. I didn't do it this year because I had other stuff I wanted to do, but it is a lot of fun to do. I'm pretty sure there's no guaranteed bedrolls on Loper. There's no guaranteed bedrolls. There's spawn spots that have bedrolls. Actually, there is a guaranteed bedroll, Alberto. There's always a bedroll in the cave in Hush River Valley that has the wolf. That bedroll is always there, 100% of the time. 100% of the time, that bedroll is always there. So Hush River Valley has a bedroll that is guaranteed 100% of the time. Will you like a scenario more than a whole campaign? Oh no, I'm just saying that's just what they do, and it's kind of cool that they do. It's a cool way that the players can always be playing the same character with different scenarios with different GMs, which is kind of neat. It's a neat way that they've set it up every year. But yeah, they've been doing the Blue Dragon event for 30 years. That's been going on for 30 years now. Yeah, Tim, one of the guys who runs it, Tim. I've done other games with him before. We did I think, what was it called? Hell Riders, or it's a world where when you have to have it there today, when you have to have it there within minutes, who do you call to bring you your stuff? The Hell Riders. And basically they open dimensions into hell, and once they enter hell, time doesn't pass on the surface world, and you basically get your delivery within seconds. Well, but the people doing the hell riding, they of course take a long time to get there. It could take months in hell, and only seconds would pass on Earth. So, cookies in real life have commenced. Nice, double chocolate chip cookies for the win. Nice. If I go down, I don't know that I'll get up other rope without sleeping. Yeah. Well, oh, so you're not talking about a bedroll. Yeah, there's no guaranteed bedroll in there. I don't believe that cave has a. I don't believe that cave there, Nana, has a pre-made bed in it. There are a lot more caves with pre-made beds now, but I don't believe that is one of them. Thank you for following there over Macaroon 329. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Is there a leaf sleeping spot in the cave in between the ropes? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure there's not. I may be completely mistaken about that, though. Yeah, I don't have enough cooking skill to make up the other stuff. Let's just cook the rabbits. 30 minutes. It'll take us 40 minutes to take his hide. But no, Valor, I like a campaign if you're doing it long term. For a convention, scenarios are nice because they give you a compact, like, small amount of time that you're playing. So in conventions, for a convention, the scenarios are really super nice because they give you a very short amount of time to play in a convention, and you're never gonna play with those people again. So it gives a nice beginning and finality to it. And usually their scenarios all of the scenarios they run during Blue Dragon, they all have they have an ultimate goal. Like, I think this one was to kill 3 of the big bosses. And so all the scenarios were working towards taking down the big 3 bosses in the game. Alright, there's another one of those. Let's get a little more, actually, I'm going to take the gut here, I think, as well. And then we got to go inside and check out this cabin real quick. Let's just go check it out real quick while we're here. We can drop the hide and the gut in here super quick. We can also drop our 5 birch while we just are doing nothing out there. All right, let's see what we got here. We got some books to burn. Nice. Nothing under the bed. Nothing under that bed that I can see. Got a thing under here. Let's see. Okay, we got nothing there. Got another book there. Another book there. And there's nothing super awesome here, to be honest. Nothing super awesome in here, but that's okay. That's all right. Let's go out and make a little coffee. Little mushrooms, little rose hips. Prepare up another mushroom. Yeah, you'll notice I do the same things at the beginning of a lot of games. Mushrooms, rose hips, coffee. Actually, that was not meant to go in there. All right, we got one more. Yep, 2 more mushrooms to prepare up. I think we're just going to sleep here for the night. I mean, it's a good enough spot. We got no more water. We got no more things to prepare up there. Let's just go ahead and put a liter of water on. We've used up a bunch of our water, although we...
Kind of heavy.
Oh, shush. Although we do have craftable water, which is always nice. Or we got drinkable stuff here that we can just utilize, which is always good. Let's prepare up that last mushroom real quick. And then we'll get that prepared up and cooked. And then we'll do an old man beard wound, because why not? We always need those. And we do need to make a couple of bandages, but we'll wait to do that. Let's go ahead and put a half a liter of water there. And let's make ourselves a hat. Because we don't have a hat yet. So we might as well. Grab a torch there. Then we'll go inside. We'll craft up some gloves. Because we don't have gloves yet either. Alright. So yeah, fire is no longer an issue for us. We have plenty of fire-making stuff. I just want to get these crafted before we use up our stuff, our sewing kit repairing our clothing. Because we do need to repair some of our clothing here. It's crappy clothing, but it's all the clothing I have, so we might as well have it in as good a condition as we possibly can.
Too heavy.
Let's drink up a little water here. All right, so where are we at? 67, 80, 92. Let's repair that up, because that technically right now is our outer layer. The sports vest is our outer layer. Yes, it's not the greatest, but hey, it's better than just having a decent hoodie on. All right, everything else is in pretty good shape. I think I'm happy with where all that's at. Let's craft up a couple bandages. I usually like to have 4 bandages on me. It gives me a couple for sprains, a couple for injuries. I usually like to have 2 old man beard wound dressings for attacks, because wolves will give you at most 2 wounds that you have to use healing on. We do have that on us right now, which I don't really think we need. We don't really need these, but I'm just going to hang on to them for the moment, just because it's not hurting anything. Do know about y'all, but I find it to be a bit of shame that we got salt, but we don't have it drying meats with it. Oh yeah. I hope Alberto, they give us drying meats at some point. I have thought the same thing about the salt for a while, that we now have salt, but we still can't like salt meat and dry it, which makes me a little salty that we can't do that. But maybe that'll come down the road. Maybe down the road they're gonna let us do that. You know, never give up hope. It could happen. All right, let's get some sleep. But yes, Alberto, it would be nice if we could actually salt stuff. I'm sure somebody will probably, since salt is now physically in the game, I have a feeling somebody will come up with a way to mod it and give us salted stuff. You know, let us salt things. Long Dark's a bit too wet and cold for salt for drying stuff. Well, you can still set up your house. You can set up a place where it could be dried and salted. It could be done. All right. Wow, we got 3 whetstones already. That's wild. It is daytime. Sounds kind of nasty outside. Let's read our book. Hey, it sounds way nicer out there now. All right, let's go. Oh, wait, did I drink? I drank a tea. I meant to drink my water. I thought I was drinking my water. I drank a tea instead. That makes me sad. I'm just going to take that cloth because I'm going to take that cloth, and I'm going to take this cloth here as well. Because we can. Oh, no.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Really? You're going to do this to me? Okay. Well, well, well. Hey, our birch is getting cured at least. I mean, that's nice. We're only at 35 kilos. What are you whining about, dude? You can carry up to 40 before we're too heavy. What are you whining about here, bro? Nothing to whine about. Well, well, well. Guess I'll repair these real quick. If I can. If I can. Game. That's 4 times on these pants now. Now that's 5 times on the pants. Hey, Gene, how you doing? Good evening to you as well, my friend. All right, this storm is lasting way too ridiculously long. Well, it's been going on for a while, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go anyway, because that's what we do. I didn't get a chance to see if there was a maple up there yet or not. I should check over here for a pry bar, though. I totally forgot about that. The possibility of a pry bar right in here, but not today. We're gonna go up the hill because there's a possibility there's a maple up here, and that'd be really super nice if we could get it. Yeah, more like 10% chance to repair, exactly. Okay, I don't see the maple up here, but that's okay. I may not have gone up high enough as well. Sometimes there's a birch right here. Okay, good, we got the birch. That's nice. I like that. Oh, there's 2 maples right there. Heck yeah, woo, let's go. Well, you know, Rick, storms are actually a very nice thing for Interloper players. A storm like this means that we won't run into wolves. And now that I'm carrying a gut and I have a little bit of smell on me, it's going to be nice not running into wolves. And as long as you kind of know where you're going, it's not horrible to go in during a storm. It's bad if you're not familiar with the area. That's where map knowledge comes in very key. Is like knowing that once I crest this hill, there's going to be stuff to the right here of me that I need to kind of pay attention to. Because this is going to lead me over to the... It's going to lead me up to the place I want to go. The broken light, the broken tower. We're just going to follow this around. There should be a big rock thing in front of us. Excellente. We know where we are. There should be a fence right here. Perfect. Yeah, it's more just wolf avoidance than anything else. Got the makings for bow and arrows. Yep, we do. We just don't have a heavy hammer now. Just don't have a heavy hammer at the moment, so... We've got everything else we need. Just no hammer. It's hammer time! Hey, Chicken Butter! How you doing, buddy? What's up, Chicken Butt? What's up, Chicken Butt? My kids used to love to do that. Go, what's up, Chicken Butt? They found it hilarious. I don't know why. They found it absolutely hilarious. Well, either we get the hammer at the broken lookout or at the repaired lookout. One or the other would be nice. No backpack over there. That makes me sad. Hills with lots of trees is difficult to find the direction. Have I been to the ravine? Oh no, we're only on day 4. We spawned in Forlorn Muskeg. We came over here to Mystery Lake, found the bedroll and a box of free matches in the camp office. Went to Trapper's cabin, found a hacksaw there. Went to the unnamed pond, found a 98% fire striker there. I swear I didn't cheat. And now we're headed up to the broken, lookout tower, and then we're gonna drop over and either go to the logging camp or up to the other tower. Probably go to the logging camp and then work our way back on the train track to the logging tower, or to the other lookout tower. So we got a ways to go before we get to the logging camp. It's gonna be a little cold. It's gonna be a little on the cold side. Oh, there's a piece of wood. Now that leads you up. This is a key to the Mystery Lake Overlook box. It usually has nothing in it now. It used to have 3 flare shells in it, but now it has nothing. Which I think is just absolute BS that they took the 3 flare shells out of it. It actually made it semi-worthwhile to come up here and do that. But now it's absolutely BS that they just emptied it out. They were like, yeah, for those of you who want something in it, on Interloper, nah, we won't give you anything in it. Not even a rock or anything. Nothing up there. Kind of sucked and blew and sucked and blew. It was just bad. It was kind of a cool little thing going on first. Oh no, Geru. I do misery runs on the weekends. The rest of the time honestly, Geru, I don't like misery. I think misery is a interesting challenge mode, but I don't find it that exciting for survival mode. Especially once you get the final broken body. I lose all interest in playing it. Because I don't play conservatively enough to do well at it. Let's just put it that way. I could play conservatively enough, but I find that to be boring and not good content. And in Interloper, you can take risks like we're doing right now. On Misery, you couldn't do this. After you get the final broken body, you could never do this at all. But yes, we will be playing Misery on the weekends. Yes. Ow! And we got 2 sprained ankles. But yes, we do play Misery on the weekends just because that's enough of a dose of it for me, you know? A couple days in misery, I'm fine. If I had to live all the time in misery, I would just probably stop playing Long Dark. Because I just don't find that game mode long-term enjoyable. I'd rather play Pilgrim. I'd rather play a naked Pilgrim run. Whoa, that tree is really moving. That tree's really moving there. Okay, this is absolutely ridiculous. 2 sprains, really? 2 sprains, double sprainage. No, goodbye, double sprain. And oh, you know what? Let's just drink these because I need the water anyway. And I hate having pain, so there we go. Oh, look at that. And they gave us a little bit of food too. But yeah, definitely, Guru. Come by on the weekends. We'll be roaring and ripping through misery. I think right now the one we have is we're going like, I think we're like on day 27 or something like that. I actually, to be honest, I don't mind the other misery conditions, and I wouldn't even mind it if like Broken Body made it so you could, you know, get back, you know, you could get back a little bit of health, maybe on certain conditions or something. So, you know, I think it'd be fun that way, but yeah, once they fix, you know, some of it, maybe I'll play it more, but yeah, I don't really like it the way it's set up now. Even Dark has 500 days. Well, he's Even Dark for a reason, so. How you doing, Chaos Bite? How you doing, buddy? Ari, how's it going, man? Chase Wolves is a naked Will McKenzie, running around going, "Hey, wolves, come get some." And the wolves are like, "No!" They're like, the wolves are like, "We did not order sausage, sir." "We did not order raw sausage. Do not come around here again." The wolves would be so freaked out if I did that. But Ari, how you doing, buddy? How's it going today? Hey, we got the well-fed benefit. Look at us. Big shocker, right? Me going for the well-fed benefit. Oh, the convention was awesome, Ari. I had so much fun. The drive back was a little annoying because we had to sit in traffic for about 2 hours. Somebody crashed their RV on the way on the I-5 South. It caught on fire and burned. The accident happened almost 7 hours before we arrived at the spot it was going on. The accident had occurred. And so it took them almost 9 hours to get it cleaned up. And it closed down. It didn't close down, but it limited I-5 southbound to 1 lane for almost 9 hours. And it may have gone on even longer because we got there towards the end of it. I mean, so who knows, you know, it may have gone on, you know, for longer than that afterwards, because when we passed by, they were just loading up the burned RV. It was one of those metal RVs, sort of the tube-shaped ones, and it literally looked like a bomb had exploded out of the top of it. That's how badly it had burned.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
And so we had to wait 2 hours in that traffic to get by. And then it looked like they had a lot of cleanup still to do because there was just debris all over 2 of the lanes of the highway. There was debris all over the place. And, yeah, it looked pretty bad.
I felt so cold in my life.
It looked pretty bad. So hopefully everybody was okay. I don't know. I mean, they may have had to life flight people out. I don't know if anybody died in it or not, but hey, we got some food for the night. Yay. That'll make life a little bit easier on us.
Too much stuff to carry.
I know, too much stuff to carry. I know, you big baby. You big baby. Let's drop our rabbits and let's drop our birch and our maples. Pick up that wood. But the convention itself was awesome. Awesome. Oh, on our way back from the game convention, Marley, there was an RV that got in an accident or caught on fire or something. There was an RV that caught on fire on I-5 South. I don't know if it got in an accident and burst into fire or whether I don't know exactly the details of what happened. We got there after, like 7 hours after the accident occurred. So I don't know how long it had been burning or how long, before or whatever. But basically there was a huge accident on the way back home and it took us like 2 hours to get through. So other than that, the convention was a lot of fun. We were more worried about getting out of Seattle and Olympia because that's always a nightmare. Getting out of Seattle and Olympia was no problem. We got within an hour of our house and we ran into this long traffic jam that was like 2 hours long. It was like, well, that sucks. We'll drink down a little bit of that. There we go. Drink down some water. Yeah, it might have been electrical fire. I mean, literally the entire top part of the RV was like, it was like all, like, it looked like something had exploded inside of it and sent shrapnel into the ceiling of the place. That's how bad it was. It was crazy. So hopefully everybody was okay. Hopefully it was just an accident and then it caught on fire and they just let it burn or something. Because a lot of times they'll just let stuff like that burn because there's not a lot they can do about it. They can tamp it down a little bit, but there may be chemicals in there. There may have been a gas. I would imagine there was a gas, a propane tank on that somewhere. And if it caught on fire, then it probably exploded because those things are under a lot of pressure. All right, we are officially out of food. We have a little bit of tea, or we have a little bit of coffee, but we are officially out of food now. I do not need that. But who knows? I don't know. I don't know if they got in an accident beforehand that caught something on fire. I have no idea. It could have literally been anything. So, because we got there after everything was out, they were just hauling the RV up onto a long bed truck, and who knows, what had happened. Yeah, I hope the passengers did escape too. I mean, as frustrating as I was sitting in 2 hours of traffic, I hope everything was okay. So, really, is there seriously still a storm going on outside?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
There's seriously a storm going on outside still. Do we have any books we can read for an hour? Yeah, let's read this book for an hour. Was on the highway as well this weekend. A lot of trucks on traffic. Hate to drive between the trucks. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's light enough out, so we're going to grab all of our stuffs. And we're going to travel up to the lookout. Because, yeah. Okay, so that's that direction. We need to go this direction. And then follow the tracks down. Follow this road down first. And then follow the tracks down. Now, I guess we could go to the Carter Hydro Dam. Carter Hydro Dam might be a good choice right now. I think Carter Hydro Dam's a better choice because with this weather, we can't really see real well out here. We go to the Carter Hydro Dam, loot all of it with our lanterns because we have lanterns on us. We have a lantern on us that has fuel in it. And then we can let stuff dry at the Carter Hydro Dam while we're exploring. There is a chance we can get a heavy hammer at the Carter Hydro Dam as well. I think that's probably our better option right now. Teresa, hello. By the way, how are you doing on the YouTube side? Good to see you. Good to have you come by. We spawned on this run in Forlorn Muskeg. We pretty much boogied out of Forlorn Muskeg as quick as possible, grabbing the flare at the train car at the poacher's camp on the way out. Because why not? I'm actually going to check this train car here real quick. Just because it's right here. Yeah, you get to avoid the bears and the wolves. And the moose. The moose isn't out during a storm either, so... everything is doing fantastic. Now, some people have reported they have found the bedroll in this car before. So just keep that in mind if you're not finding a bedroll. This seems to be a new spot in Mystery Lake for a bedroll spawn. Sure, I'm glad I put on some gloves. Oh, look at that. Did my glove just get a piece of wetness on it? Oh, wait a second. That's wild. I think my glove right by the thumb and the finger, it like got a wet spot on it. So you found it there, Uncle Trevor, a couple of times? That's good to know. Oh, the storm is lessening. The storm is going away. I need to grab a few cattails down here for food, though. Get the acorns here. Now that I have this, I can never light a torch on accident, which is nice. I always have to choose what I want to use. You gotta choose what you use. There used to be maple up here too. Maybe they still spawn. I'm just getting unlucky again. See, now I can't do that. Nope, no mapes. Can find a pry bar on the ground just after the gate to the dam. I don't have something to pull that up with, so I'm going to grab a couple of cattails here and maybe a cattail head or two, just so I have them. Well, we will check that out and see if we get a pry bar there. The 4th second of accidentally lighting a torch shouldn't consume a match. I know. It does, though. It does. It's the most annoying thing early game is if you have a torch out and you don't have it lit, and you accidentally miss your pixel, or your pixel moves just a little bit, and you miss picking up the cattail or whatever it is, you can then accidentally strike that match and you lose a match off of it. Very frustrating. I agree, though. It shouldn't cost you a match if you don't go all the way through with it. But that's the way it's set up. It's basically set there to punish us if we have that torch out. Don't forget to hit that like button, boys and girls. If you're on the YouTube side, don't forget to hit the like button, like the video. It helps in the algorithm. I know we're live, but it does help later on in the algorithm as well. So don't forget to hit the like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, if you're one of those 40 to 50% of the people who watch some of my videos and who haven't subscribed to the video or haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It also helps me in the algorithm. And thank you for all our new subscribers in the last couple of months. Ever since Hinterland gave me a little shout out on their video, our channel has gotten a few more subscribers, which has been kind of fun. And so thank you for those new subscriptions. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to Hinterland for the little shout out on their video. I appreciate that very much from them. So appreciate that very, very much. That was very kind of them to boost the channel in that way. And to boost Thomasina and Style Zach Nefrin, as well as Hadrian, boosting their channels as well. So lots of cattails here at the head of the river. It's always nice coming here. That's one of the reasons I decided to go Carter Hydro Dam too, is that we were basically out of food. All right, Tegeta, have a great one. I will wish my nephew happy birthday from y'all. So yeah, having the cattails and a little birch bark here too. I always forget about that. Little birch bark down here. Might be even birch bark over the hill here. Nope. Surprised the wolves haven't come for me. I got a stink line on me. Yeah, I got a stinky line on me right now, so... Surprised they haven't come for my ass yet. They're like, oh, we're coming for it. You're just never gonna know it. Gonna never know when we get there. They're like, we like the Atheenon booty, and we are coming for it. You just are never gonna know it until we're right on top of you. It's probably gonna be how it happens. We'll get taken out. We'll get taken out by a ravenous wolf who sneaks up on us. Need to start tea time with Ath. Tea time with Ath? I like tea time with Ath. That sounds great. Tea time with Atheenon. Doesn't quite rhyme, but it kind of has a catchy sound to it. How many torches? I got 8 torches right now. I'm gonna light this torch just in case. There's a wolf that likes to sort of live around this area, and I don't want him coming up on us and getting us. It's not worth it. Plus, we'll need light inside anyway. It sings. Tea time with Atheenon. Some up there. Grab the mushrooms over here as well. Get your tea on with Atheenon. There you go, Ari. I like that. There you go. There's the tagline. Get your tea on with Atheenon. Friggin' wasp keeps bugging me, then he hides. Oh, they all do. They always do, Cindy. They come at you when you aren't looking. And then when you're actually looking for them, they know it's like they have ESP and they know that you're looking for them. That's when they come for you. Stupid spray. Yeah, that's right. I threw my stuff at the spray paint. That's how much I hate spray paint. I threw my torch at the spray paint. I'm like, have my torch, spray paint. You may have my torch, but you can never have my freedom. Oh, I thought I saw a book back there. Boop-a-boop-a-boop-a-doo. Don't see anything in there. I call the wolf Jack Horner and the damn wolf around the corner. Oh, the Jack Horner, the damn wolf around the corner. Jack Horner, the damn wolf around the corner. There. Okay, I got it now. I was trying to read that individually, but then I realized, oh, all of that is his name. Jack Horner, the damn wolf around the corner. That is, oh, and we got quality tools here. Nice. That's very nice. Very nice. I like quality tools. Back in the home country, we call quality tools the helper. We call quality tools the very, very nice. All right, let's go ahead and grab whatever's in there. Let's grab whatever's in there. And then let's grab a new torch. And then we shall...
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much more.
Will, it's all gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, buddy. You're gonna make it through. We're gonna survive.
If I don't warm up soon.
I know, buddy. It's rough out here. All right, so I'm gonna need you to tell me where this thing is. Oh yeah, all the books are available. I look at those books as books I can burn. Those are books to burn. Okay, so this pry bar, you say it's right inside the gate sometimes. Ow. Is it over here? To the left or over to the right? There's a burdock up here. There's a spray paint can here. The game loves giving me those. I don't see it here either. There's no Feather McGee over here. We can check him out. We are so overweight.
Too heavy to carry.
Oh, shush. Did I find a bedroll? Yes, I did. Found a bedroll in the first in the first building I went to, the Mystery Lake Camp office. And then there's always this, but this book always seems to spawn here. It's another gunsmithing book. It always seems to be there. Well, I did not see a pry bar. I'm not too unhappy about that. Just on the left path towards the 2 barrels on stands. Just on the left path. Oh, on the 2 barrels towards stand. Okay, I didn't get it then. Spray can be nice to train shooting with my rifle and stalker runs. Yeah, you can do that. For sure. I didn't get it then. That's okay. We need to go inside and get warmed up. Because we are very, very cold. Do I need to start a fire in here? I gotta ask myself that question right now.
Can stop me.
We've got water. I could cook the peaches, but I got cattails, so no, I don't think we need to start a fire. Thank you for following there, Wilkie. I am going to go ahead and use a torch, though. I prefer the torch light over just about any light in this place.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, we can search both of these. We probably have a lot of sticks on us. Let's just drop our sticks here, just to make room. Yeah, we got 51 sticks, so we'll drop our sticks here. Let's drop the books here. That book I might actually read, because I've already read an hour in it. That book I might actually read. The gunsmithing book, hell no. The other gunsmithing book, nah. I could burn those later on if I wanted to. The other gunsmithing book, not a chance. Alright, what other stuff? We got 10 reclaimed wood on us. That's awesome. I've got a newsprint here. Let's grab that newsprint too, just to get rid of it. And so let's go ahead and throw the stack of papers and newsprint in there. Over in this trash can, I'm going to put my books. I'm going to keep that book on me for right now. Let's see. We can also get rid of that and those. Let me place those out here on the table. There we go. Let's see. Food-wise, we're doing okay. Got the lantern. Oh, I can drop that here, too. I can use that when I need to. Actually, I'll put that out here. Yeah, I find the torch gives you better contrast, too. Put that out here. Actually, I might just...
You could eat a horse.
I know you could. I might just go out to the winding river real quick and just stay out there tonight. If we do the winding river, then we could just go ahead and sleep out there. We got a bedroll. Yeah, why don't we do that? I'm gonna skip most of these rooms here, and that would also get us some more maples. And we could also grab some deer hides, cattails, and deer meat out there. And some more guts. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Good plan, good plan. We'll just we'll kind of search in here as we go. But we aren't going to search the lower dam yet. I think I will search this big room because it's just a pain in the ass to come back here and do it later. Triplewood, how you doing, buddy? How's it going over there on the Twitch side? Hope you're having a great day. Let's search up here. There sometimes can be candy up here. Not today, though. Not today. We do have cloth in here that we could always grab later on if we wanted to. Thank God that locker's open. I'd have to come back up here if it wasn't. Hey, there's where we just were. And nothing over here except some newsprint, which we don't need. Sometimes, there's some more cloth. Sometimes there'll be a piece of wood over here by the snowbank. But I don't see one. Oh, there's a flare over here today. That's nice. Little unextinguishable torch for us. Always nice to get. And nothing over here. So we came up here for a flare. Not bad, though, because we sort of need... flares are necessary. No rifle spawn? No, no rifle spawn. Nope, no rifle spawns, Marley. We don't play that. Homie, don't play that. Got the body here. Torch is getting low. Let's get a new torch out. Yeah, it is Interloper. We can dream, though. Yeah, we can always dream. I have never found anything in that. In this microwave, I've never found anything. I always open it anyway. Just on the off chance I'll get lucky and find something in it. I'll clean up this part here. Oh, that got us a little food. That's good. That is good news. I like that. Little bit of food is always a good thing. In fact, you know, we're going to look at our food here real quick. I'm going to eat down this Pinnacle Peaches. Oh, I'm smashing it open, ain't I? That kind of sucks. Oh, well. Down to there. Eat the candy bar. We'll save a little bit of the Pinnacle Peaches for later. This one is starting in Forlorn Muskeg. This is a brand new one. We just started today, Rusty. We just started it today. And we started in Forlorn Muskeg. Hey, look, there's a dude over here with a backpack. Now, sometimes there will be a bedroll in this pipe right here. But since we got it at the Mystery Lake camp office, it's not going to be there for this run. On this run, we get no love for that. Oh, am I still cold out here? Jeez Louise. I forgot we'd still be cold when we came out of the dam. There used to be a deer up here, but I think they moved him down the way. They moved him down a ways. Like down over to that little drop there instead. Yeah, oh yeah, the Muskeg start is effectively get out of Muskeg, come back later. But we got super lucky. We got out of Muskeg, Rusty. We got to the camp office and found a bedroll and a box of matches. And then we made our way over to the trapper's cabin and got ourselves a hacksaw. So there's a deer up there. The deer is up on top there, is where he's at. So it wasn't an all-around loss, actually. That's the nice thing about starting in Forlorn Muskeg is Mystery Lake is so close. What's the plan for the next zone? Well, we need to find a heavy hammer. And hopefully we'll find one in the... Hopefully we find one in the Carter Hydro Dam. If we don't, we're probably going to... we're going to look at the 2 spots in Mystery Lake that we haven't looked at yet. The lake itself, as well as the lookout tower that still is up and running. And if we don't find it there, I think we're just going to head over into Milton and go to Hutch River Valley, because why not? The ravine have a heavy hammer. Sometimes the bottom of the ravine can. So we're going to go to both Winding River and the ravine on this run early and get all the stuff that we can in those spots. Just want to grab whatever is in here. Little dog food, little accelerant. All right, let's drink down a cup of Joe. I don't know why that doesn't show up on my water. That's okay. Get a little rest back. The train car at the top of the ravine. It can be in that one too, I think. I think that one generally has the rope in it though. I think the ravine usually has the heavy hammer at the bottom. But sometimes, I think sometimes it can be at the top, but I'm not sure. I think it just has a lower chance at the top. I think it's a lower chance at the top, higher chance at the bottom. Oh, I just used my match. I didn't mean to do that, but oh well, it's done. Alright, let's add a cedar. Add a couple coal. Add a little bit of sticks. That's a branch. Grab these mushrooms. Let's prepare up our couple of birch bark just so we can get a little extra health back tonight. You think lit torch would be the default option? You'd think. You'd think it would, but no, it's not. And now we can drop these partially eaten cans of peaches here. Get those warmed up, and we'll get the cooking skill up for those. There we go. Get the cooking skill ups and the water and the food and the healing factor for our birch bark teas. Yum yum. How much water do I got on me now? 1.74. I'm good. Let's go ahead and get the little bit of meat off this guy. Never ate cooked peaches. I pretty much have I only eat I only eat usually the ones that are uncooked. You know, the just raw peaches. I like that. But yeah, Wilkie, it's very odd that you don't have that it doesn't just default to the right one, you know? I always found that a little bit awkward, but what can you do? 42 minutes. 30, we can get that. Let's, you know what? Let's drop that. Heat it up real quick. We'll eat that. And we'll drink the coffee. Hey, we got cooking to 2, I guess. That'd be my guess anyway. Yep, cooking 2. Sweetness. Sweet hotness. Get these couple of birch. I've had cooked peaches and like peach pie, but I've never just eaten, like, cooked peaches before. Never sounded that appealing to me, but probably for some people it's very appealing. One thing that is appealing right now is I need to turn my AC on, because it's getting kind of less than appealing in here. Let's get a little hot in the hot sauce in here right now. There we go. Okay, let's grab this fur over here. What's it good for? It's good for making fires. Another mushroom here. Grab a few more feathers there. Alright, let's take his hide and his guts. Can we do it with our hands now? Yes, we can. You used to do that with canned peaches? You put a little cinnamon and nutmeg. Oh, then maybe sprinkle with a little yellow cake mix on top as a crumble. Interesting, okay.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
I mean, I've had peach cobbler before. I mean, that's definitely a thing. It takes on a cobbler-like flavor. Okay. So it's kind of cobbler-like. Good God, I can't even talk. Hey, Scott Dog, how you doing? Welcome on in, by the way. Yeah, let's grab all the torches we can out of here. Did it on a cast iron stove, so very authentic to Long Dark. You're going for the Long Dark feel, you know? Whoa, that sounded wrong. You weren't going for the Long Dark feel, were you? Do I really want to go back to that cave? Not really. Did I leave anything in that cave? I don't think so. I really left nothing in that cave. We're gonna have to face the wolf down here, but that's okay. I want to get the few rose hips and things that are down here too. And cattails. There we go. Yellow cake. I thought that's where you refined uranium from. No, this is a different kind. This is the edible yellow cake, not the uranium kind. The uranium kind is very bad. It's not good. Drink down another cup of coffee. Get a little extra energy back. We used a lot of energy up today. A lot of energy. And we're also kind of low on health, but that's okay. Everything is going to be alright. I'm thinking that wolf may have tried to get to us from another direction. He may have gone down the river to try to get to us since we were up on top of that cliff there. Which means he got to... Yeah, see, he's now coming back all this way just for us. Yeah, he went completely the wrong direction. As long as we can sort of stay one step ahead of him, he won't sense us going up here. He'll probably will, once we get around the bend here, he'll probably see us. But he's basically just chasing his nose at this point, trying to find where we are. Oh, I think he's right down below us. I heard him there for a second. Yep, there he is. Now he's got our scent. Now he knows where we are. He's like, oh, you're up here. I was looking for you. I'm like, I don't want you looking for me. You're a bad boy. Bad doggy. Stay away from me, sir. Or ma'am. Just stay away, doggo. Hey, there's another stick here. Stick! We've got more sticks. Stickity stick, stick man with the stick man's sticks. Oh, did he just give up? He was like, oh, never mind. I'll never catch him now. I think there's another deer over here, too, we can harvest up. We'll have to probably drink another cup of coffee to do it. But it would give us 2 deer hides and 5 total guts, which is going to be nice because we need those guts to make a bow and arrow. Ha-ha! We have another deer. We have another deer. Oh, let me grab that feather there for you. Can I make another little fire here, probably? I can use my torch this time. And let's use a stick. I was going to say the B word, but I thought better of it about the wolf. Planet Crafter is tomorrow, chicken butter. Planet Crafter's on Tuesdays. Today, after I get done in about... I got to finish up in about an hour because I'm going out to my nephew's 25th birthday tonight out at my mom's, so...
That did it.
Throw that fur on there, throw some sticks on there. That should hopefully get us warm enough to do things to this deer. Oh, wow. He's got a lot of meat on him. But yeah, Planet Crafter is tomorrow. We'll be doing the Planet Crafter tomorrow. Basically, in about 25 hours from now, we'll be streaming some Planet Crafter. Oh, those are the guts. There's the meats. There's the meats. 57 and 45. Let's take both the guts in an hour. Your mom just had your 80th birthday? Nice. Nice. Deer meat, eat it up, yum. Alright, let's take the hide. I think we can do it with our hands, yep. You always want to try to take the hide with your hands, so. Yeah, once I get cooking 3, venison pie is back on the menu for sure. It is back on the menu for sure once we hit that next cooking level. Any more feathers drop? I didn't see any more feathers there. Nope.
I'm so tired. I could just lay down.
We are completely exhausted. But that's okay. That's alright. We're inside the dam again. That's all that matters. We got a free pot here that we can turn into scrap metal for a forge run if we want to, or we can just leave it here and do something with it in the future, I suppose. You love pie? I love pie too. 3.14. It's very nice. It's a great number. Pie is it's a great one. It's one of the greatest. It's one of the best of all time. Hey, we got a wool toque. We got a wool toque, boys and girls, and it's at 54%. Better than our half, though. There we go. Got a wool toque. This box you cannot unlock on Interloper. It kind of sucks, but that's just the way it goes. All right, we're just going to lay down and sleep here because we are really cold. Or really tired. Let's go ahead and drink down our beautiful water. I came out that one-way door once. Left all my stuff behind because I didn't think... I didn't know, and I could have climbed through the window. The more you know, my friends. The more you know. Oh, shoot. That came in like a second after I hit the sleep button, Marley. A second after I hit the sleep button. That's okay. That's alright. Yeah, your message came a second after I hit the sleep button. At that point, you can't do nothing about it. You were locked in. Yep, needed to lay those things down, but oh well. Life goes on, right? I always forget about that. Yeah, well, you know, there's always a few seconds of stream lag, so it's all whatever message you send is always gonna come in a second or two after I've done whatever action I'm doing. So unfortunately, that just came in just half a fraction too late, because it's like, oh, the moment you said it, the moment I saw it, I was like, oh, yep, too late now, too late now. But yeah, Scout Dog. I'm just gonna call you Scout Dog. That door is, yeah, it's kind of nice to know that you can get back in through the window there. Because you get out there and you're like, oh crap, I can't get back in now. Oh, and all three of those are locked. And I have no pry bar. Fantastic. At least those weren't locked, I guess. Hey, there's my sewing kit. There's always one up here. You just gotta be extra judicious in looking for it. Now, sometimes there'll be a tool underneath the stairs, which is exactly what we were looking for. Exactly what we were looking for. Well, there's our forge run, boys and girls. There's the forge run right there, in a nutshell.
Too much stuff to carry.
Now, the only trick is I probably need to go back to Winding River and grab coal. Although I guess I could get some coal in the ravine. The game is cooperating for this demonstration. Yes, it is. It's being very cooperative for the demonstration. Whetstone? Yes, I was like, sometimes you can find a tool under these stairs, and guess what? We found a tool under the stairs. And it just happened to be the tool that we needed. I mean, it could have been a hacksaw. Sometimes it's the hacksaw. But this time it was the tool that we needed for our demonstration, so. Oh, for Forlorn Muskeg for sure. Forlorn Muskeg for sure. I always do Forlorn Forge. Because I'm having to spend a lot of time indoors right now, and that Forlorn Forge will help me combat that cabin fever that I'm probably accumulating like crazy right now. So we will definitely be going to the Forlorn Muskeg. And I already searched that. Excellent. Oh yeah, I already searched this room. Up we go. How much cloth do I have on me? I have 9 cloth on me. We probably need to take a little bit of cloth from here. It's not been 2 days, Ari. We've been alive now for 4 days. It's been 4 days, not 2. Don't over-exaggerate. And I also have the, I also found a skillet in the Mystery Lake camp office, or the camp office as well. How's my gear? I don't have very good gear. Gear-wise, we don't have very good stuff. We're kind of low on the gear side. We found a hat in here. That's about the best we've got so far. So we've pretty much gotten a really good run of like crafting gear and gear that we need to survive, like the hacksaw, the hammer, the bedroll, the fire striker, a lantern. We've gotten good on that, but we haven't got a lot of clothing gear yet. So clothing gear we definitely are a little bit shy on at the moment. But that's okay. You loot around enough, you'll get your clothing. You loot around enough, you'll get your stuff. So 10 inches, it's gonna rain more. You got 10 inches on Sunday, it's gonna rain more now. No pry bar, though. No, we have not got a pry bar yet. We have not got a pry bar, so that's one thing we are doing without. All right, around 40-ish. Well, I'm not gonna be super happy till we have our first bear down. That'd be awesome if we get a bear down on this run. 39. Really? Really? 39, 41, and it'll be right next to it. Yep, 56. 39, 41, 56.
I wonder who owns this stuff.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. It's not as good as a Mackinac, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. It gives me some ear wraps. Gives me that accessory slot, the early accessory slot item. It's better to find it now than it is later in the game when I have no use for it. At least it's new, yeah. What was the condition on it? 91%. 91%. So that's not too bad. Don't have to repair it right away. Hey, we got some beef jerky. My main complaint about the Carter Hydro Dam is that you have 3 times the amount of stuff you have to search in the Carter Hydro Dam to find the same amount of frickin' loot that you found back in the day. Hey, there's a cotton toque there too. So we got a few clothing items we need to repair up. We can get rid of our crafted hat now, which is nice. You do get water in the dam now, which is really nice. That actually is one nice, super nice change. Is you usually get a couple liters of water out of the Carter Hydro Dam, which, well, actually, God, I got like 3 liters. But you usually get a minimum of 2 liters of water out of the Carter Hydro Dam when you come here. So that's a really nice addition to it. The rest of it I kind of hate because it feels like I'm basically looting so much stuff to try to get the same amount of loot as I did before. Let's check downstairs first, see if they left me anything. You guys leave me anything down here? Nope. Nope, nothing downstairs. Let's go. We'll go all the way to the top. We'll go up over the top. We could go in there, but we're going to go over the top and see if they left us anything up here. Sometimes there'll be a book or something. Nope, nothing up there. All right, let's go in here. Let's check the trash can. I usually do the outside circuit, then I do the inside circuit. So we'll basically go around the whole outside of this room, and then we'll go into the office, and then we'll come back on the inside. That way I don't feel like I'm, like, just walking by stuff. Alright. Nothing so far. That's okie dokie. It is Interloper. We don't get much in these drawers. We're lucky if we get 1 item. Medical locker? Nothing. It is a lot. Oh, we got some pork and beans and some Aquapure pills. That's nice. I know a lot of people don't like those, but I love them. Could be a crowbar in the bathroom. I didn't see one in there, so maybe I missed it, or there just wasn't one. Alright, those are both searchable. I mean, let's be honest, most of these lockers have nothing in them. I'll grab the books just cause. They're books, they burn. It's fuel. And don't forget, if you ever do start running out of, like, cloth and metal, you can always hacksaw these apart for a cloth and 6 pieces of metal. Which is not too bad. Not too shabby at all. Most likely half the damn loot now is at the mine and zone of contamination. Hey, we got some chips. Nice. Got some more chips. We got some food for tonight, so that's good. You know, plus we have our cattails, which is always nice. Oh, we need to check this over here. They got a crafting table up here for God knows why. I mean, I've never used this crafting table before. I always use the one down by the door. It's easier to get to. You can get to it in the dark because the dam is really dark. Even in the daytime, the dam is dark. It's like so annoying.
This gear is slowing me down.
It used to be kind of like twilighty in the dam, and you could kind of make your way through it even during the daytime. And there'd be some places that were a little more lighted than others. But now the dam is just a pitch black nightmare all the time. If I turn off this lantern, we're basically in pitch black now. We can see the doorway here. But then we just get lost in the stairwell. So annoying. Alright. We do need to slap everything down here. And out here I can actually holster that, because that... we can actually still kind of see out here. I'm gonna put the guts there. Deer hides up there. We're going to do kind of a quick slap on these. I'm not going to be too concerned where they end up. Maples can start over here.
Feels like a lot of gear.
Don't worry, buddy. We'll be dropping some of the gear that feels like a lot of gear. At least we have our heavy hammer now, so we can officially make a forge run. And then we'll come back with a few more birch. We have enough birch and maple here to make our bow and arrow, so that's good. Even without the birch that we got, or even without the maple that we got in Mystery Lake, we would have had enough birch here to make a bow because we went to the Winding River and got our birch from there, our maple from there. We will also get another 2 to 3 birch in the ravine, which we can then add to that. All right. So I can also leave my feathers here. Let's find some other stuff we can leave here. I can leave my feathers here. I'm just going to leave these acorns here for the moment, and the scrap metal, because we don't need that in the ravine with us. I want the cloth. Okay, I got a bunch of torches to tear down. Got another toolkit we can drop here. That's a second quality toolkit we can have. I'm going to read the Wilderness Kitchen book just to boost my cooking skill a little bit. I can leave the whetstones here because we have nothing to whetstone at the moment. I can leave a couple of the stones here. I'm going to leave the blue flare here, take the red one with me. I got 2 sewing kits to sew stuff back up with. I also can leave a very heavy bag of flour and that stuff here because I don't need it right now. I don't have the appropriate cooking skill to utilize that at the moment. So for the purposes of going to the ravine, we don't need that on us. I've got some extra clothing. I've got a little bit of fuel on me. I got 7 books on me right now too, which is nice to have, but I'm just going to keep 2 on me to start fires with. I'll take this reclaimed wood so that we can keep our fire going all night long. Because we're going to spend some time out in the ravine. We'll do a little rabbit hunting. We'll get a few things and stuff going on. Let's eat these chippity chips. Hopefully don't get food poisoning. We did find some herbal tea, so that's kind of nice. I'd really rather not smash those open if I don't have to. So I think I'm just going to leave those here for later. Because we have 50 cattails on us now, so that should get us through. Ravine Cave is like home away from home. It truly is. The Ravine Cave is like a home away from home for most of us. You get to the ravine, you're like, ah, things are good, you know? Need some caveman time to combat cabin fever. Yep, we surely do. Ow. I must have caught my cuticle on something. That hurts like crazy. We do need a little bit of caveman time. And we'll also get some rabbits. We'll get some birch bark. We'll get some sticks. There's a couple pieces of coal in this place. Hopefully there'll be a rope out here that we can then use for the ravine. We'll see what it is. You can probably put away your second pot. Oh, I'm actually going to break that down, Marley. I'm going to break that down in the ravine for a couple pieces of metal. I saw your message. I just did not respond to it because I'm going to break that down. I was hoping that you wouldn't notice, and then you'd see me break it down and go, oh, that's what he's doing with it. Because it's freebie metal. I mean, I don't need a second pot. It's free metal for me, so it's free metal. So let's go up here first. Let's see, we're at 41 kilos. Oh no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Nope, I had a plan for the pot. I saw your message. I was just refusing to acknowledge it. No, I just figured you'd see what happens when I got here. So
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
it is kind of heavy, but that's okay. We'll make it even heavier with more sticks and a couple of rabbits up here, possibly. A couple of ribbity rabbits. There's lots of rabbits in the ravine, which is really nice. And you can get them early game. You can hunt them with your rocks. Hello, Mr. Rabbit.
Oh no, don't kill me, Atheenon! No, no!
And that's how he went. He begged for his life, and I refused to give it to him. Begged for his life, and there was no redemption. No redemption arc. Oh, there's the other rabbit. Hello, Mr. Bunny. Hello, Mr. Bun Buns. You look like you're stuck there, buddy. Did I get you out of being stuck? I hope I did. He's just running around. He's got nowhere to go. He's like, ah, God. Can you go down the ravine without a rope, or is that the one that kills you regardless? I think you can possibly go down it, but I've never wanted to. I like being able to get back up, because if you go down to the ravine, well, going down to the ravine used to be a one-way trip because there was no way out of the ravine other than climbing back up the rope. Now, if you go down the ravine, the only way out is through Bleak Inlet. And I don't want to go through Bleak Inlet. I'd rather not. That's not something I prefer to do. So, I think I'll pass. I'll take a hard pass on that. Let's go cook up the ribbity rabs. I don't really have the weight to pick up anything else, so... There's videos showing you how to do it, but if you mess it up, you auto die. That's a good answer. Yes, you can, but if you mess it up, you auto die. So I would recommend not doing it. Let's just put it that way. And there's not much purpose to it. There's not much purpose to goading down it. there's things you can do, and then there's the question you have to ask: should I do it or not? By any chance, are they something rabbits? What? Friskacine rabbits? I don't know what you mean by that. Am I gonna do a rabbit friskazee? I got my new PlayStation 5 controller today, and the charger cable, and it works great. Oh, nice. Very nice. It's always nice to get a new shiny toy, isn't it, Bad Boy Gamer? Whether it be a new controller, a new keyboard, a new mouse, a new piece of equipment for your gaming center, whatever it may be. Getting a shiny new piece of stuff is always fun, because it always works so well. It's got that fresh out of the box new smell, you know? Oh, it's a Bugs Bunny reference. God, I haven't seen Bugs Bunny in 30 years, probably. I stopped enjoying the Bugs Bunny cartoons when they basically re-edited them and took all the violence out and took out the things that were no big deal back then, but now would set off all the woke alarms if they put them out now. They went back and basically just butchered all the cartoons from back in the day. All the Bugs Bunny and the Marvin the Martians and the Daffy Duck and the especially the one I noticed it most in was the Roadrunner Coyote, the Roadrunner cartoons, because they used to actually show the coyote getting, you know, nailed by the boulder or, you know, falling into the ground or whatever, and now they cut away in this little poof cloud. They've re-edited them to not have the violence they used to have in them. It's like, really? It's like, really? It's like, so what? It's a cartoon. If you think that's actual reality, you have way more problems than watching him fall into a canyon and have an anvil fall on top of him. You've got a lot more issues than that, if you don't realize that that's not reality. Oh, is it really still cold in here? It's like 10 degrees here. Let me get the sardines. Let me get the soda. Let me get back here. Maybe it'll be warmer in the back of the cave. No, it's like 2 degrees. It's like -2 back here. Oh, they do. They do, Marley. Alright, let's build a fire right here. That's the border. That's the borderline. Ugh. Bugs Bunny was horrendous. That's why it was the best. I know. It just poked fun at everything. Bugs Bunny was like an equal opportunity offender. It didn't care. It was equally willing to offend everybody out there. I think the thing they failed to realize is Bugs Bunny also made fun of rednecks and that sort of crowd as well. So it's like Bugs Bunny made fun of everybody. Nobody was safe from bugs. Nobody was safe from the bugs. All right, there we got a nice fire. Yeah, exactly. That was the fun part. Is like he'd set up his whole trap with an anvil to hit the Roadrunner. The anvil would miss the Roadrunner, and then it would fall down the canyon and hit the coyote at the bottom. Because it was like, well, see, that's what happens. That's what happens. You know, or the Roadrunner would run into the cliff, and you know, the cliff that he painted the front of to look like it had an opening in it, and then the Roadrunner would run right through it, and the wolf would be like, what the heck? And he'd try to run through it and smack right into it and flatten himself, which was awesome. Well, the nice thing is, Marley, comedians these days are stopping to give a crap. Most comedians these days now give so little craps about anything to do with that. They are again pushing the boundaries, which is amazing. It's awesome. It's awesome to see comedians finally going, yeah, we don't care anymore. You can try to cancel us, you can try to do whatever you want, and we just don't care anymore. Not over things we said. It's the whole, I find it offensive, or that, you know, I'm offended by, or I find a joke offensive. Finding a joke offensive is totally fine. Being offended by it, well, you're just a wuss. Go ahead, get a helmet. Life is hard. Life is hard, get a helmet. You're gonna need it, because life's gonna be a lot rougher on you. Oh yeah, it's the employers, the comedians, yep. That's why you gotta support the comedians that you enjoy, because they are under a lot of fire right now. It's nice though, Marley, that a lot of the big ones, the guys that don't need the employers, a lot of them are like, yeah, we don't care anymore. We're gonna do what we want to do. We're gonna make the jokes we want to make, and we don't care about any of it anymore. When guys like, you know, Dave Chappelle and Ricky Gervais and those guys start standing up and going, yeah, this kind of BS, then it's reaching the end. It's reaching the end, thank goodness. Ricky frickin' Gervais got up there and did a whole like 20-30 minute monologue just roasting every Hollywood person out there. That was like the greatest bit of television I have ever seen. That was just like the greatest thing ever. You could see how uncomfortable they were, because it was like they knew what he was saying was true, and they just didn't want it coming out. I mean, most of Hollywood, let's just be honest, I'd say 80% of Hollywood people are absolutely horrible human beings. Absolutely horrible human beings. They all try to make themselves look really awesome, but most of them are absolutely horrible human, narcissistic beings. They are mostly all narcissistic. They only care about themselves, and they don't give a crap about anything other than that. And they will virtue signal all day long to make themselves look better, because that's what gives them that, you know, what is it called? The endorphin hit, is seeing their stuff get all liked and everything by everybody. You know, and that's the thing, is like, most of them are not that great of people. Don't ever try to focus on them and think that they're awesome. Rusty! Rusty with a 9 months! Woo! Thank you so much. Well, the nice news is that they are slowly but surely realizing that Twitter is not real life. That all the online outrage is not real.
I don't abide the cult of personality. Hits resub button.
Yep, it is. It is. The cult of personality is slowly but surely dying, thank God. Well, and the thing is that the companies, for a long time, Alberto, the companies have gone down that road, and you're seeing the results of it now. There's companies losing billions of dollars because they are believing all the crap they see online is real. And they're finally starting to realize, oh, our dollars are not actually in danger because we're actually losing more money listening to these yahoos than not listening to them. The fake outrage online is that's all it is. It's fake. It's not reality. And they're starting to slowly but surely turn the corner. The thing is, though, we didn't get here in a day. We're not going to get out of this in a day. So it's going to take time to reverse it all anyway. But they're finally starting to realize that, you know, online stuff is not real. It's not real. We're going to drink a cup of coffee because I'm going to stay up for another hour or two. We're going to tear apart this hat we got. And so hopefully, you know, as it corrects, you know, things will kind of get back to normal. You know, stuff will kind of calm down. Hey, Jimmy, how's it going, buddy? So, Jimmy's here, boys and girls, so now seems like a good time to announce it. Starting tomorrow during our Long Dark stream, and going for the rest of the week till Friday at the end of our stream, we're going to be doing a special giveaway. Jimmy has offered up a copy of Tales from the Far Territory to someone who does not have it already. And we are going to raffle it off over the next 3 or 4 days. We're going to have the raffle going, and people can enter in. They'll be able to enter in one time, and they'll be able to enter in, and on Friday, we will do a drawing where we will give away a copy of it, and then you'll contact Jimmy. He'll give you the code or buy it for you and gift it to you. I would assume you probably have to be friends with him on Steam to get it, because are you doing it through Steam, Jimmy? Is that the one you're doing it through? Is on Steam? I would imagine. I would imagine it would be a Steam one. I'm not sure if I clarified that with you or not, but I'm assuming it's a Steam giveaway. So you'll have to get a hold of Jimmy and make arrangements, but I believe it will be a Steam giveaway, so it'll only be for PC, I believe. It won't be for, I don't believe it'll be for the Xbox or PlayStation. But that's one thing I guess I need to confirm with you, Jimmy, before I make up the raffle and get it going tomorrow, is what platform it will be available on. Alright, so we need to build our fire up a little bit, because our fire's dying. Got 8 hours of fire there. Hey, my son's home, I think. There he is. Hey, Nate, how's it going, buddy?
What time are we leaving?
3 o'clock. Or shortly after 3. So I guess, Jimmy, I just need to know what platforms it's going to be available on, and then we can kind of go from there. So, all right, let's eat some of our kitty cat tails, because they're yummy. Oh, it's on. Okay, so it's on PC, and I'm assuming it's going to be a Steam giveaway. You're going to give it away on as like a Steam giveaway. You'll gift somebody the game. So that's what I'm assuming is going to be done. So that's the plan, boys and girls. All right, and so basically the winner will have to friend Jimmy on Steam, and then he can gift them the game. So there you go. Boom, perfect. Hello, Chadentine, how you doing? Hello. So yes, we'll be starting that giveaway tomorrow. We'll talk about it and everything in the upcoming week. This upcoming week, we'll kind of promote it every day, give people more news about it, and that way they can get in on the giveaway if they wish. And like I said, then we'll do the drawing on Friday. You won't have to be here to win. Basically, I will let Jimmy know who the winner was, and then he can try to find you on Steam. You can try to find them on Steam, and then you guys can make arrangements to get in on getting the game from him. So you won't have to be here to win. You just have to be on the stream at some point to enter into the giveaway. There we go. That's our last torch out of there. And then we'll pick up the cooking pot, we'll pick up the skillet, pick up our bedroll. Oh, look at that. We're actually underweight right now. Interesting. Well, let's read the rest of this cooking book here. Nope, not that one. Oh, the temperature is going down quite severely, as a matter of fact. How cold is it in here? -6? What the dilly-dally-do day is going on? Let's grab some sticks while we're out here. Well, that makes me sad. I know it is. It's a very sad situation. Sporzheim, how you doing, buddy? How's it going? So this start, for everybody just coming in, we started in Forlorn Muskeg. This is our Forlorn Muskeg start. As you can see, we are not in Forlorn Muskeg. We are now in the Ravine. We exited Forlorn Muskeg promptly, went into Mystery Lake, got to the camp office where we found a bedroll, and we found the bedroll there, as well as a box of matches in a cupboard, which is totally a random box of matches, which was awesome. We also then went to the trapper's cabin where we found our hacksaw. We went to the unnamed pond, and on the pond in the hunter's blind, we found a fire striker, which was really nice. And then we went ahead and went to the Carter Hydro Dam, where we found a heavy hammer. And now we're pretty much ready to do a forge run. We're pretty much ready to do a forge run now, which is super cool. I am going to drop this rope over here, though, because we're going to climb down to the bottom of the ravine. Because there's one thing I'd like to do here before we go and do that forge run. And the goal of this game is to survive as long as you can, with only the supplies that you find throughout the world. So as long as you're surviving one more day, you're winning. If you die, well, you've kind of lost. Rabbit in the bucket. Snippity snap. Bye-bye. A few more pieces of wood here for us before we go down. There we go. I have some metal already back in the Carter Hydro Dam, and I could break down a chair and get like 6 pieces if I wanted to. There are different modes. Wilkie is completely 100% right. There are different modes. There is shorter challenges you can do. There's also the story mode, which is actually now the story mode, if you buy the game, you can either buy survival or story mode. Story mode is a thing in and of itself. Survival mode has the challenges in it. And then there's also 5 standard gameplay levels now. There's Pilgrim, which is the easiest. Then Voyager, Stalker, Interloper, and then one called Misery mode, which is like hardcore. And Misery mode is just kind of like one of those where it's like there's like probably less than 100 people in the entire world that play Misery mode as a regular gameplay mode. Just to give you an idea. It's just not that much fun, and most people just don't do it. I play Misery mode occasionally. I do it on the weekends, but that's about it. And then there are the challenges that you can do, and there is a custom mode you can do as well, where you can customize different settings and make things harder or easier with the wildlife or with the weather and that sort of stuff in the game. Yeah, they didn't call it Super Fun Time mode, that's for sure. And the other reason we came down here is there's usually a stim somewhere down here. Did I just miss it? There it is. And there's usually a stim down here. Stims are very nice because they give you a burst of energy plus 15% health back right away. Hell, Misery was just put in there as a super difficult mode, and, you know, even Dark's already proved you can live 500 days on Misery. So... It's hard to kill a gamer if the gamer is completely focused on the singular goal of defeating your game and trying to survive as long as they can. And I think that's what Raphael and the team over at Long Dark need to just give up the idea that they're going to create a mode where you have completely zero chance of surviving. Because there's always going to be someone out there who can figure it out and figure out how to survive during it. It's just that they don't like it when people complain that their game's too easy and that you can survive for thousands of days on it. They're like, well, we'll show you, we'll make you a game that's harder now, and you can't survive for thousands of days. I was like, well, somebody's going to figure it out. If you can survive at all, somebody's going to figure it out. Unless it just gets to a certain day point and it just goes, this effect now just kills you. You just fall over dead. If there's a fall over dead affliction, then that possibly could lead to somebody not being able to survive. But, you know, it's just until then, it's not going to happen. Hey, Hadrian! How's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. If you've never visited Hadrian's YouTube channel before, another amazing Long Dark streamer.
Months. Well, hi.
Well, hi. Hi. Oh, well, hi. Yes, so go over. Yes, there it is right there. Thank you, Stooley, for throwing that out there. Appreciate that very much. I don't think I have it up on the YouTube side, so we'll throw it up in the YouTube chat as well. Copy that. We'll paste this. There we go. There we go. Boom. Got it. Hey, how's it going, Adrian? I hope you're having a good one, man. Hope things are going well for you. We just started this is our third ready to go run, ready to go guide run, where we basically are showing people how to get ready to go once you spawn in Forlorn Muskeg. We've already done Ash Canyon, we've done Timberwolf Mountain, now we are doing Forlorn Muskeg. Oh, there's a rabbit right there too. Blah, blah, blah. And thank you, Hadrian, for that huge 63 months, dude. That's a long time you've put up with me. That's a long time you put up with my shenanigans. And believe me, there's a lot of shenanigans that go on around here. A lot of shenanigans. You want to take that out to the thing?
Too heavy.
Oh, okay. My son's over here. My son's in town. Shenanigery is afoot. Yes, it is. I still got my Dyson Sphere program run still going, Hadrian. I just did 100 episodes. The 100th episode's actually coming out today at 3 o'clock. 6 Eastern. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. I got the Dyson Sphere about half completed. I've got the Dark Fog pretty well under control right now. I still got to go down. I still got to go around and stamp them down a little bit. Is there ice fishing on Interloper? Yes, there is. I don't do it very often though.
Thank goodness for that.
Ice fishing is kind of a limiting thing. It's fun, but you use up a lot of fuel and a lot of time that you could have spent doing other stuff. And so it's not the most efficient use of time and energy for the most part. But you can do it. I mean, I just don't do it very often. But you can actually break holes in the ice now too, which is a new feature. It's a new feature. If the ice is deep enough, in this menu here, you can break holes in the ice. You can't see it very, very well there. There's a ice fishing hole that you can make. It's good for lamp fuel late in the game. That is true. For lamp fuel late in the game, it's pretty. It's nice. But the fishing for me just doesn't hold a lot of appeal. And you also can use ice fishing later in the game for the gathering of vitamin C, because fish have vitamin C in them. So yeah, the vitamin C is a important thing, because vitamin C can hurt you if you don't drink enough of it. Yum yum. And let's drink another cup of coffee, because we're a little tired. We're living on the edge. Okay, we got 4 hours left on that fire. It's probably going to be too cold in here to sleep most of the night, but we will give it a try and see how it goes. I'm just going to leave the... I'm gonna harvest those up maybe later. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of water boiling here, like 2 hours of water. There we go. Sleep for a couple hours. We're probably going to be climbing up top in the dark. Although we could go through and go to the, Oh, you know what we could do? You know what we could do? I totally forgot about this. You know what we could do? Here's what we could do. Let's just drop these. Let's just drop these rabbits here. Actually, let's harvest them up real quick. We could just go into. Broken Inlet. We could go into Broken Inlet, boys and girls. 15 minutes to cookies. Nice. Too bad I can't share them with you. Can't share them with the birthday recipient. Yeah, well, you know. I'll let Connor J know that you wanted to share some cookies with him. He'll go, cookies? 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 What's over in Broken Inlet? Well, there's a prepper cache very close on our entrance into Broken Inlet that we can access. And we can leave these here to dry for right now. So we can go into that prepper cache and get nice and relaxed up. It'll be a good place for us to leave off today as well. Hopefully there won't be an accident on the way over to Grandma's today, right, Nate? You got out of work and hopefully in time to watch this. How have you been? Missed you, fam. Hey, we're doing great, Justin. Unfortunately, we've only got like 10 minutes left before we're going to be calling it a day because I got a birthday party for my nephew that I'm going to. So you're here on the tail end of everything. We're going to drink that all the way down. We'll eat a few cattails. Meta, meta, meta. How you doing? Oh, it's meta, 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 meta. It's meta, 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 meta. But I hope you're doing well, Justin. It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. Any other day, we'd be going for like another 3 hours with well, today we would have been doing 7 Days to Die. Tomorrow we're doing, tomorrow we're going to be playing Planet Crafter after Long Dark. So we'll have that going as well. I'm in Bleak Inlet right now. Are there any ptarmigans in that region? I don't remember any ptarmigans in Bleak Inlet, to be honest. I don't. I'm trying to think. I don't hang out. Oh, you know where there are some? There's some ptarmigans in Bleak Inlet, right? It's on that big hill that's by the trailer. That's by the cannery there. That cannery, the hill by the cannery and the trailer has some up on top of it. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's some up there. If you ever want to gift a painting to someone, I got you, bro. Aw, thanks, Justin. I appreciate that. You can turn the light on out there if you want, Nate. If you want to. Unless you don't need light. Nate? Oh. Oh, okay, okay. You got youthful eyes. You don't have old man eyes like I do? Yeah, that's true. Is there a quick way to get to Forlorn, from the Ravine entrance to Bleak Inlet? Not really, no. It's kind of a bad way. There's no good way, Marley, to get there. You got to go through a few Timberwolf packs before you get there. I think you can scamper down one of the cliffs and maybe only have to face one of the Timberwolf packs, but it's pretty harrowing either way. It's going to be pretty bad no matter what.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
I'm sure, Marley, I'm not saying there isn't. I just don't know of one. I don't come to this zone very often. So just because it doesn't hold very much appeal to me at all.
Freezing.
I kind of honestly hate this zone. The only reason I wanted to come here is because there's a hatch here. Should be right up this hill, I think. There's a hatch here, and we can check for the prepper recipe, and we'll have a warm bed to sleep in, so. Not over here? No, I think I haven't gone far enough yet. I think I have to go down and around. Usually save watching Planet Crafter for Wednesday when you're off. Hey, there you go. Yep, Planet Crafter, you can watch it on Wednesdays. It'll be up on the YouTubes. I always get confused by this one anyway, which is okay. I know it's around one of these hills up on the top. It's probably this one. This seems like a likely place for a hatch. we go. We got the hatch umbilical inlet. And nothing else, just lets us check it for stuff. We can check it here. Nothing in there. I always open the grate just to do it. Nope, looks like this is the empty one. There's nothing here. But there is a bed and there is a metal shelf, so we could break down that metal shelf if we wanted to. We could break that metal shelf down. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all, because that'd give us the metal we need for the forge. There's nothing else we can do in here except break that down. We're going to be tired no matter what. We'll lose a little health for tiredness.
Something's making me feel really tired.
I don't know if we have 3 hours to break it down, though. Yes, we did. Look at that. Perfect. And we'll drink a birch bark tea. And we'll drink another birch bark tea. Eat a couple more cattails. I fired my hand yesterday very professionally on a boys' night in a sauna. I used to large scale saunas where you toss the water instead. I'm just pouring it. You fried your hand yesterday. I thought you said you fired your hand yesterday. You fried your hand yesterday. Well, don't do that. That doesn't sound good. There's the bed. All right. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think I'm going to wrap us up here for the day. I hate to do it, but you know, things. You know, real life takes precedence over everything else, right? I'm just gonna get the rest of my sleep in. There we go. So tomorrow we'll pick back up on this character. So far we are 6 days. What was it? 15 hours in. We started in Forlorn, went right to the campus office on day 1, got our bedroll. We then went over to the Trapper's homestead, and we got the hacksaw there. We went to Unnamed Pond and got a fire striker. We then went up to the destroyed lookout, down to the logging cabins, into the Carter Hydro Dam, out of the Carter Hydro Dam into the Winding River, and then we went back into the Carter Hydro Dam and got a hammer. And now we're down here in Bleak Inlet, just chilling like a villain and doing our stuff down here. So that leaves us, we basically got to get back out of the ravine, go back into Mystery Lake, and go down the tracks or down the river and get some more cattails, get on into Forlorn Muskeg and do a forge run. So not too bad of a start. Not bad at all. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. YouTubers, take care. Don't forget to hit the like button, smash the subscribe button as well, and I'll see you next time. Bye! And for those of you left on Twitch, we'll give